guys, welcome back to another video. And yes, this is a completely different format. Again, what even is my channel? Because first this is supposed to be a gaming channel, but then I'm singing, and then I'm ranting, and now I'm drawing. Like, what's going on? And as you can see on screen, I am drawing RDCWorld as their Marvel Rivals mains. Yay! So y'all may have seen this on TikTok and Reddit, and seeing all the support it got, I was thinking, why not make a speed paint video for my YouTube channel? So first up we have Dylan as Hela. The reason I even started to do this, I had nasty art block for months on end. And if y'all saw my YouTube post from a few months ago, this is literally the continuation of those boo-boo ass sketches I made. And honestly, I just wanted to make something substantial, but also like study the Marvel Rivals style, because look, the style is so tea, but I hate the fucking game. Moving on to how I'm drawing Dylan. As you can see, I gave him a tiny waist. He is petite, he has the little body. Okay, so I wanted to make that like accurate, you know what I mean? The skinniest waist, the skinniest waist. Honestly, this one's slightly more different from like how you're gonna see the rest of them drawn, because I did not have the process down yet. But I mean, this is Dylan as Hela. He's so tea. He is so tea. I want to see him dressed up as Hela. Moving on, we have Mark as Emma Frost, as Mother Emma Frost. And this is actually one of my most controversial ones. And I say most controversial in like the heaviest quotations, because honestly, this is just some Reddit unemployed ass stinky fat chud drama. So it kind of doesn't matter. And all I really gotta say about that is like, you're just mad that you're not drawn as gorgeous as I draw Mark. Y'all are just some jealous hoes. As you can see, I did not draw Mark in like those shitty ass, sharp ass diamond shoulder pads that Emma has, because they're so chopped, they're so fucking ugly. Look at the default design and tell me that this looks good. So if y'all look at the Rivals page on Nexus Mods, you may recognize this design. This is the Alarica White Queen mod design for the default skin. I mean, everybody likes it. Like, it looks way better because it's all white, you know, the White Queen, and there's not like nauseating amounts of blue, and she doesn't have that cheddar cheese bob and that hypothermia blue lip. I did change my mind to giving him the hypothermia blue lip because, you know, his favorite color is like light blue, according to the website. The diamonds gave me a hard fucking time because what the fuck? I didn't even draw the line art. I decided to tackle that in the rendering process because no. And at this point, I ended up getting the process down, and I'm gonna say this, y'all are gonna see me do this little white block in method where I just like draw in the general shape in white and then like color it in with Protect Alpha, because honestly that just feels easier. Yeah, I could use the lasso tool, but I don't have the steadiest hand for that, so yeah. But yeah, this is Mark as Emma Frost, period. Next up, we have Leland as Gambit, and let me reintroduce myself again. My name is DIORXREDD. I made the Cleaner Than You, Stronger Than You Leland parody a few months back, and I am also a mod for Leland. Yeah, this is pretty much glazed. This is like the most glazing y'all are gonna see in this little series. Bro, I could not be caught, at least during this time, I could not be caught drawing Leland as Invisible Woman. Like, no, I couldn't do it. You couldn't force me to do it yet. This had the whole house mad, and of course Leland was laughing in the background. That's my leader. There isn't too much I can say about this other than, yeah, I'm just glazing the fuck out of Leland in this. So I'm just gonna explain my process. Number one, we sketch, and it's like kind of a detailed, messy ass sketch. I end up finalizing the sketch, and of course it looks good until we get to the line art phase. The point of this is literally just to make a bolder sketch, to make it easier during the coloring phase and the rendering phase, cause like, bro, I hate doing line art. I basically like trace over my sketch, of course, fix some things here and there, and that's basically it. Nothing much to it. Line art is my more weaker aspects. And then we get to the coloring phase. Yay! And once I color everything in, I do a little blending, get a little shading in there. Well, as much as I'm willing to do before I actually start rendering. I don't know, it kind of helps me during the render phase if I just blend the colors during the coloring phase. This probably sounds like some fucking gibberish. And I do actually use the white block in method again, like the one I used for Mark as Emma, for the metal accents that Gambit has on his armor. I don't know what the hell he's wearing, and I actually use it to like fix Leland's hand because it looks weird, and I use it to block in the cards. That's basically it for Leland as Gambit. Once again, Legion on top. The stocks are up until we get later in the video. Next up, we have Ben as Invisible Woman, and once again, the whole house was mad.
Yo, it's snatched!
Body T, nigga, body T.
Yo, it's snatched!
Why someone's
Why they gave this?
Now it's gonna be close.
Apparently Ben doesn't play Invisible Woman. Don't fucking piss me off. I have a whole video on my channel dedicated to reviewing his gameplay as Invisible Woman, the one that woke me out from my sleep and made me record at like 3 and 4 a.m. Don't try to lie to me, bitch. This was actually the more simpler one of the group because it was just the suit and the earrings that I had to focus on. But then again, this is like Genshin level over design compared to the actual like Fantastic Four suit design. Word of advice for my artists that are watching this: it's okay if the sketch is chopped in the face. You can always fix it later. And also, I was trying not to make him thick.
Hips. This nigga got hips, bro. No, that's not it.
Like, you think bitch.
Believe it or not, I did try and draw him skinny, but he ended up looking like super lopsided. So I had to like use the liquify tool and like, you know, push out the hips a bit more. With all the fan art that gets posted on the Reddit, you know, it's mostly hoe, and Ben ends up looking emaciated as fuck. He looks like a fucking entity in the forest. And I didn't want that. You know, he has some meat on his bones. He's healthy, I think. So I just wanted to, like, you know, I don't know, what's the word? Stuff him up a little. Like, they're supposed to serve. They're not supposed to look ugly. And that is gonna be it for Ben as Invis. And yes, I will draw him as Cloak and Dagger later in the video. Next up, we have Ipppy, the big fish, as the big witch. So, I was drawing Ipppy as Namor, because if you saw my Reddit post, I did end up sharing the sketch. It was Ipppy as Namor, he ended up looking good, but TikTok was like, I can't wait for Ipppy to be drawn as Scarlet Witch. I mean, if TikTok asks, they shall receive. I decided to restart the whole thing. As you can see, I gave him a do-rag to like add to the silhouette, and it is tied at the front, like as you see in the Namor sketch, because Namor has like those two strands like poking out from his like ponytail. So because I remember you can like tie a do-rag in different ways, and that you can tie the do-rag where the knot is at the front. So that's what I did to emulate hair, because Ipppy has no hair. I didn't want to put him in the costume like bareheaded, because it would just look boring. I'd made sure that Ipppy's face card didn't decline. I had to make his features fierce, because, not gonna lie, Ipppy is like deadass beautiful. Like, have you ever seen somebody so attractive that you're like genuinely angry? Like, what the fuck? Like, sorry for existing. But yeah, that's basically all I can say about Ipppy as the big witch. He ate. And what was supposed to be last and not least, we have Dez as Angela, Queen Angela. And this is also a last minute change because I did draw him as Doctor Strange. I saw a TikTok comment talking about so scared to see Dez drawn as Angela, oh no. And again, if TikTok asks, they shall receive. So I redid the sketch because, I mean, to be honest, the Strange sketch was so chopped. I mean, I was gonna restart it anyway. So I'm gonna wear like an untied do-rag in the Hood Olympics 2024 video, I think during the music video segment. It was just to match the silhouette, same as Ipppy. And by the way, I wasn't trying to give him boobs. Because, okay, I remember Des saying,
Bro, nigga put fucking titties on me, bro. Like, what the hell?
I wasn't even trying to give him boobs. He just has very prominent pectorals since he's supposed to be jacked like Angela. And I didn't want to change the chest piece, so I mean, I did try to flatten him. Trust and believe, I did try to flatten him. Like, before I ended up redrawing Lee and Ben. This one took me the longest at like 7 hours max because the armor, bro, the armor gave me the biggest aneurysm. There's so many moving parts to Angela's design. Like I won't draw this again, bro. And yes, I added the tattoos, because Ben of course had to notice. I did vaguely remember that Des has like chest tats, but I didn't know what they looked like. So I had to find like a clear shot from a video. It was Hood Avatar episode 4, where John appears, I believe. That's like the clearest shot I can see of his bare chest. So he has Corinthians 16:13, I believe, tattooed on his chest, as well as a bird. What type of bird? I don't know. But when I tried drawing the bird, bro, it ended up looking like smudged eyeshadow. Like, ooh. So that's gonna be Dez's Angela, Queen Angela. Yes, this video is still going. I drew Leland again, this time as Invisible Woman. This is after they reacted to it, and of course Dylan is whining.
Man, bro, Leland play Invisible,
Why
bro.
Gambit get
Leland play Invis, bro. You gotta redo this. You gotta give him Invis, please. Give him Invis. Give him Invis. I'm begging you, please give him Invis.
Of course it's Dylan begging for me to draw him as Invisible Woman. No shade. But of course, I listened because glazing is temporary, but hoeing is eternal. I sort of forgot the process, so this did take me a bit longer. I think it took me like 6 hours compared to like my usual 4 to 5. Again, it's okay if the face is chopped during the sketch phase. As you can see, I do end up fixing his face. So I did have to draw him in a different pose because I sort of had this rule, like this fake ass rule in my head, that I should draw them as their splash art. But since I already drew Ben as Invis's like splash art pose, I didn't want to do that again because that seemed like lazy. I decided to draw Leland in the pose where she's blocking these missiles during her hero intro screen. In this pose, I tried not to make him thick, but people still read it as thick. Like he kept getting called Saucy Santana. Somebody in the comments said he looked like Lafayette from True Blood. Oh my gosh, like I deadass tried not to make him thick, but I was like, I don't want to make him like skinny as fuck because you know he's not. I would try to like envision, okay, what's Leland's body type now and how would it interact with Invisible Woman's skin type bodysuit? I was deciding whether or not to like post the version with the missiles or without the missiles, but I decided to go with both because you know how artists just be making 2 versions of the same painting? Yeah, when I was doing like the final touches, like the final lighting stuff, I ended up giving him transition blush. Like he ended up looking like he was painted by Esther, which was not my intention, but it looks so good. That's gonna be it for Invisily. Only bad bitches made Invis. And finally, last but not least, we have Ben as both Cloak and Dagger. I know so many people have been waiting for this. Yes, I finally did it. And the reason I did not do Ben as Cloak and Dagger is because I decided to draw 2 Bens. And this one took me the longest because this elapsed at over 8 hours. I guess it was worth it in the end. It did end up looking good. But I decided to lock in because I've been drawing non-stop for the past like 2 weeks at this point. You know, this is how I'm celebrating my Pride Month instead of going out to the club. This is what I'm doing, so why not? This is like the point where I just blacked out and like kept rendering, kept coloring, kept rendering. You come to 3 hours later and like most of it is done, but you can't remember how you did it. Yeah, honestly I did that for most of these, but that's really the case for Ben as Cloak and Dagger. Again, I tried to make him skinny, but it ended up looking like he was hunched over. In order to give his body some like balance, I did have to enlarge his rear. Yeah. Yeah. And when I posted this, everybody was like, "Ooh shit, Ben. Ooh shit. Fuck you mean, ooh shit." Honestly, I really loved seeing all the love and support that y'all have shown this little series I have. This isn't the last I'm gonna be drawing RDC, obviously, because I'm too deep in at this point, even though I sort of want to make my own shit. Like, I have a ton of gaming videos in the back burner, but I just never got to editing them. I also have like some ideas for like more RDC art series, like for example, I draw RDC as Undertale characters. I draw RDC as girls. I draw RDC as Sanrio characters. Like, I have a lot I want to do. I don't know, I guess it's been pretty reassuring to see that like there's people out there that are willing to see my art, because, you know, posting art online, it's low-key like you flop hard or you blow up, you know what I mean? Like, because I used to do it on Instagram and Twitter, but I fucking hate those platforms, so at least now I know where I can post my art so that people can reliably see it, like Reddit or TikTok. And I have seen people talking about do you do commissions? Yeah, like 2 people. Do you do commissions? And I do actually do commissions. It's attached to my art username, totalfryrag87, and I do have a Ko-fi, so I mean, if y'all are willing to commission me, link in the description if you want to like pay me to draw some shit. Read the guidelines, obviously. I'm not gonna just draw anything. But yeah, thank y'all for the support. I am close to 5k subscribers. I hope that we get there soon, because I do have like a video plan for when I do hit 5k. It's gonna be a bit jank, but it's gonna be a video nonetheless. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to see the next time I post. The next art video, honestly, it might be art fight. I might just make another speed paint video to, you know, get content out. That's gonna do it for today's video. See you next time.
It's Nikki.